boy J God. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Red button on the right side. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Why are we here? HB2N had a crazy live, man. DNA Tooth was there. Infamous was there. Adept was there. Ari was there. Blue Dream pulled up. It was a crazy stream. Now, DNA Tooth brought up the fact that both Adept's channels are gone. Now, I didn't know Adept's channel was gone at the time before the HB2N live. So, because I'm thinking, because Adept said he was going to take a break from YouTube because, you know, he was having his, because he was having a child. So, I'm like, all right, he's going to probably take the summer off, probably take a little bit of the fall off, something like that. And then, you know, get back to it when he get back to it, which he deserves the right to do that. But they said, man, it was a bunch of, they blamed DME Detroit, they blamed Crisis, the C Double Dude. Everyone's taking credit for taking down Adept. Adept being gone. Now, they're saying because they put bullying, harassment, talking about Adept, showing, I think C Double's wife and kids and stuff, and they wrote like a four-page essay on why Adept should be off of YouTube forever and all that, man. But, you know, you can catch them on Kick. But did they win? Did they beat Adept? Did the Justice League finally got rid of Adept? Come on, man. Y'all know better than that. Y'all know better than that. Y'all know that's not going to happen. He's going to build another channel, hopefully. He'll build another channel. Become even more popular. And thrash the people that tried to, the people that got his channels deleted. Now, it was different. I will admit, it's kind of different this time because they'll go after the Nasty Work podcast, and they'll get rid of the Nasty Work podcast, and then he'll get it back up to 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 subscribers, and then, you know, periodically they go after the Nasty Work podcast again. But this time it's both channels. Now the Hall of Justice, the Justice League, united to get Adept off of YouTube for just a brief second. Like I said, he went on the live and talked about the situation and was bombing on Infamous, man. He was just bombing on Infamous, man. Like, HB2N, great live, man. You was going crazy, man. Ari, she was going crazy. She from the Be More town, so of course you gotta accept Ari. Blue Dream even talked her talk. Talking about Infamous was like, man, she was shaking it like a tail feather for him. I was like, hey, Blue, you that was true? You were shaking it for him like that? And she cleared it up and stuff, and Infamous got 8-0'd on that stream. They were taking turns. The Wiggins dude, he did a rap kind of at times, Blue Dream got him. Ari got him. Adept went at him. HB2 went. It was a gang session, man. It was a setup, man, for Infamous, man. I don't know how he keeps coming back, but it is what it is. I'm gonna veer off for a second. Stephen A. Smith had an interview with Gil's Arena talking about his beef with LeBron, talking about Duncan, Kobe, talking about sports media, talking about Gil and everybody every NBA player that's doing sports media, that the beat writers and the media, the traditional media, is afraid and they're scared. Now, Stephen A. said something very interesting, showing his power. He was talking about people that talked about him, how they got fired after talking about him. Was that a shot at Michelle Beadle? Was that a shot at Michelle Beadle? Because he said him or her. And the person that talked about Stephen A. the most, or more than usual, would be Michelle Beadle. Ever since their ESPN days working together. I think it started with the Ray Rice situation, but whatever grudge she had about Stephen A., man, Stephen A. got the ultimate revenge then, if that was a shot at Michelle Beadle. You know, he also went at people like Marcellus Wiley, man. Hey, Marcellus, I'm gonna be real, man. He cooked you. You got cooked. Cooked. You was sauteed that day. You was cooked. 350 degrees on that stove. But Stephen A's taking names, man. And he's aligning himself with the players like Gilbert Arenas, like the Brandon Jennings of the world, and he doing what he has to do to keep being number one. And I respect that. And he doing whatever that he wants to do, and he's showing why he's king. That's a shot at Michelle Beadle. He did it. That happened like that. Now, I'm going to veer off a little bit more. If you got this far in the video, this has to be talked about. Imaginary players. The diss record on Mace back in the day. Cardi B did the sample. Well, will you call it a sample if it's the whole song? But you know what? It's fine. Cardi B did her thing, man. That was a great song, man. It was a good song. I liked it. It was cool, and she was doing what she was supposed to do on that record. Now, people are trashing Cardi B about making taking that sample from Jay-Z's Imaginary Players. But here's the thing. I love this era because this era is not afraid to finally be them. This era, you can't lie on the era because everything's on social media. I just love and embrace this particular era. But here's the thing. When you mix my era in with this era and a little bit before, it's still a little line in there. Because they're trashing Cardi B for making the sample out of Imaginary Players. But Imaginary Players wasn't really like a big record. We're gonna be for real. It wasn't a big record. A lot of people don't know that it was on the Volume 1 album. A lot of people probably didn't know the song existed. When you talk about all-time Jay-Z songs and Jay-Z singles, you never even think about Imaginary Players. So don't make it seem like the Imaginary Player record is such a big goddamn record to trash Cardi B. Because you want to trash Cardi B. I ain't even embrace that song like that, man. Cut it out, man. Cut it out, man. I was in that era. You ain't go to school and talk about imaginary players, man. You ain't go to your job and talk about imaginary players like that. No, you didn't, man. Imaginary players wasn't even like a really single like that, man. I think it was like the fourth single that came out that album, man. Like, come on, man. Imaginary players, good song, huh? Good song. Cardi B did what she needed to do on it, man. Shout out to Cardi B. I think that's our problem. Our problem is that we don't embrace the now. We want to go back to the past when everything was a little bit simpler and peace in our lives that we love to remember. But sometimes we just got to embrace the now. Be cool with the now. There's great shows now. You don't have to go back to Martin and Living Single and stuff like that. There's great shows now. There's great... The NBA, they doing their thing now. The NFL, they doing their thing now. Like, embrace the now. I think that's what we missing. We want all... The older generation want the respect, but don't want to give respect to the younger generation that's doing what they were doing in a different way. But it is what it is, man. But man, infamous, man. Infamous. I don't you got a strength of 10 men. Because you keep coming to these streams and getting cooked. And you keep coming back, man. Hopefully, Adept, gets his channel back or, start a new channel and do what he gonna do. And still talk about the uncompromised media. Because with Adept, channels being gone at the time, I was wondering what happens to Virtual Battle Rap, because Yo-Yo and Adept, because I think Yo-Yo got flagged too, they basically run Virtual Battle Rap. So I was like, what happens to Virtual Battle Rap now if, let's say, if they don't get their channels back? What happens to it? But Yo-Yo explained that there's still going to be an event. So it is what it is, man. Cause I think with your Virtual Battle Rap, man, it's doing this thing, man. It's getting new stars while, having the, people like Dankster, people like, I think Jack Axon's still on it. Pablo Picasso and stuff like that, man. But, what do y'all think, man? What do y'all think about Adept losing his channel, man? What do y'all think about the HB2 live, man? He was going crazy to me, man. 6 hours, man. Hey, HB, I don't think I can do 6 hours. I can't do no 6 hours talking to multiple people and have all these topics and, going off and stuff like that, man. They were playing music they was playing instrumentals and stuff like that, but, pass a little time, but 6 hours is 6 hours. Yeah, Blue Dream came up there doing her thing, man. You had Ari out there. You gotta embrace Ari. She from the B-More, she from the town. And she represent the town very well. DNA Tooth was up there talking his talk, man. Still got that little grudge on DME, but you know, it is what it is, man. And HB2N, Mr. Neutral himself, talking his talk. And the Wiggins dude, man, he a funny guy, man. He definitely a funny guy, man. The macaroni and cheese, man. That, oh my God, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's a disservice for macaroni and cheese. But you know, I don't know if Shorty cooked it for real. Like B Fact said, she invited him to Thanksgiving. I don't know how much of the food she made, so I'm not gonna denigrate her cooking like that because I don't know. But it's your boy J God. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Red button on the right side. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And my closing statement. Let's own something.